Back to the breaking news in the case of an intentional hit and run that killed one teen and seriously injured another. We've just learned the FBI is investigating it as a hate crime, and the family may have been harassed by the suspect for some time. It happened yesterday outside a predominantly Somali mosque near Admiral and Paseo. An SUV slammed into a car as two teens were getting in it. One was 15 years old and was pinned and later died. Sarah Hollenbeck has been tracking the story for us all morning. And Sarah, what did you learn from those closest to the victim?
Well, Patrick, I just talked to a sergeant that's working on this case, and he said the more evidence they're getting in, the less this seems like this was an accident. And his family and everyone that is here at the Somali Center says that they are heartbroken by everything that has happened. Now, the whole Muslim community is really coming together after this. They are calling this a hate crime, saying that this was very much intentional. That driver that zoomed through here in this area and hit that teen just bolted from his car. Police later arrested him and found that he had a machete and other weapons on him. And now the Council on American Islamic Relations says the driver threatened this teen's family and other area Somali Muslims for months. He even wrote the anti-Islamic message in, quote, "The Quran is worse than Ebola," end quote, on his own Chevy SUV.
This Somali community, mostly the immigrants in the last few years, they have arrived in Kansas City just to avoid the violence and hatred in their part of the world, and now they are here in Kansas City, and if they are facing the similar things, it's quite bad.
And the lead sergeant on this case also tells me that he is headed over to the prosecutor's office this afternoon. Those charges could come down, and then we would know the name of the driver involved with all of this. And that could happen before the end of the day. Patrick, back to you.